Hey, good evening, guys. I'm back with another video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to download and install the Veteran Streams TV Mate application. So this application is essentially a robust TV guide that allows you to watch all the channels in a way that most people are familiar with their previous cable or satellite provider. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go to settings. It's in the home row. So you see right now I'm on home. So I'm going to go over to the gear. Next, we're going to go to My Fire TV. Next, we're going to go to developer option. And we're going to make sure both of these are on. So both of those are on. We're going to hit the back button. The next thing we're going to do is go to applications. So we have two methods to install this. I'm going to use my preferred method, which is through the website. So we're going to go to manage installed applications. You should already have the downloader application installed. If not, I have another video on how to install the downloader or file link applications. So we'll just go to downloader, go to launch. And if it's doing this, just let it load. And it's taking a long time. I'm just gonna hit cancel. All right, we're gonna go to the URL bar. So if you're down here, you'll see the cursor. Just bring it up, and then once it's blinking in the URL bar, you're gonna hit the center button on your remote, which is the middle of the circle, and you'll go to clear. Okay, and then we'll type in our website. So it's veteranstreams.tv. Okay. All right, once we've done that, we'll just hit go. There we go, it's there. So you'll see the cursor on your screen. This pretty much works as a mouse. To move that, I'm just moving I'm manipulating the circle. So I'm gonna go down to download. And I'll hit the center button. Just do it one time, that's all you have to do. And then give the web page a second to load up. And then you're gonna scroll down and you're gonna find Veteran Streams TV. It looks like this. So we're in the center of it. We'll hit the center button and it should start the download process. Okay. Next, we're gonna click on install. It downloaded it, now it's installing. Yeah, so I'm doing this in real time for you guys so you can see how long this should take to download and install on your device. So once this finishes, we're gonna hit done. And then we'll hit done right here. And we'll hit the home button to go back to the main screen. And hit it again. So I'll give that a couple seconds to load up. Next, we're going to go to see all apps. In order to do that, you're looking for the three boxes and a plus symbol in your home row. So there it is right there. I hit the center button on that. Just do it once and give it a second to everything to load up. We'll scroll down to the very bottom and we're just going to highlight the app. Don't hit the center button. Once it's highlighted, you're going to, on your remote, you're going to use the button with the three lines. So right there. Then we're going to move to front. And then you'll hit the home button again. So what we did, we just pinned that application to the front screen so you can find it easier. So then I'm going to go over to the application. I'll click on it. So for this part, it's important for you to pay attention. I know some people kind of rush through this part and then they end up having some issues later. But everything that I'm going to do for the rest of this video, it's to improve your overall experience. So it's imperative that you don't miss any steps. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to highlight login and then we'll hit the center button. Next, we're going to click on account login. Next, we'll click on any name. And then you're going to hit the number 1 and then go down to next. All right, so now it's prompting you to enter in your username. So I'll enter in just a test username just for the purposes of this video. You'll be entering in your credential that was provided to you when you sign up for the service. So, and next is asking me for my password. This is just a sample account. Don't try this because after the video is complete, this account will be taken down. Then I hit next. We're going to uncheck include VOD. So that's unchecked. Then we'll hit next again. All right, it says playlist is processed. So we're going to make sure that playlist name is highlighted, which it is. We'll hit the center button. Next, we'll go to clear. And we're going to change the name. So I'm just going to call it vet. You can call it whatever you want, but it's important that you label what your playlist is. And you'll see why later in this video. So I just called it vet. And then I'm hit done. It says it's 4,768 channels. Okay, I hit OK. All right, so once you're on, the first screen that you're going to be on, it might look different. It just depends on what playlist that you have. But once you're on the first screen, you're going to just highlight a channel, any channel, and you're going to hold down the center button. So watch what I'm doing. Okay. So by holding it down, like this thing on the right popped up. I'm going to go down to settings. I'm going to click on general. It's important to pay attention to this part. So we're going to turn this off. Turn on last channel at app start. We're turning that off. We don't want that. Then we're going to hit the back button on our remote, which is this button right there. Next, we're going to go to TV guide. We're going to turn on these two options that are currently off. Update on app start and update on playlist change. That allows your playlist to always be accurate. So anytime you turn on the application, it's going to constantly starting updating, so you don't have to do any forced updates. It's imperative that you do this, especially if you like to watch a lot of sports or pay-per-views, because it'll update those lists automatically for you. All right, so I did that. I'm gonna hit the back button again. Then I'm gonna go to appearance, and I'll make the font size whatever you're comfortable with. I prefer large. There we go. And I'll hit the back button again. Okay, so we're everything is updated. I'll push over to the left, and one of the things that you see with this playlist, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of different channel categories. I'm not going to personally need all these categories. So now I'm going to show you how to delete the ones that you know you're not going to use. And you can make this list a lot easier for you. So I'm not going to watch any French channels, so I've highlighted it. What I'm going to do next is I'll hold down the center button just like we did previously. Okay, so and then this option comes up. I'm going to go to manage group. All right, so it gives me the lists. I can turn off the groups that I know I'm not going to watch. So I'm not going to watch this one. I'm not going to watch this one. I'm not going to be watching 24/7 Spanish. You might, let's see. I'm not going to watch miscellaneous. So this is totally your preference. This is just for me. I know I'm not going to watch it, so why keep it on there? So let's see. All right, I'm watching that, and I'm going to get rid of adults because I have children that might be watching this or have access to this TV. All right, so I've hidden those groups. I'm gonna hit the back button. I hit it again, and it should automatically. All right, so you see on the left, it only has the groups that I want. So here's another tip. Some people, they don't like the order that the groups are in. You can actually change the orders. We're gonna do the same thing. So we're just gonna highlight one of the groups, hold down the center button. All right, we're gonna go to manage groups, and we're gonna click on group sorting. We're gonna click on manual. Then we're gonna reorder the groups. So once you hit reorder, you see where we are. So it automatically highlighting one of them, so I can move it up and down. To stop it, I'm just gonna click the center button. All right, and then now it allows me to select a new one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move USA Entertainment to the top. And then I'll hit the center button to leave it there. I'm gonna go back down. I'm like, oh, I wanna watch the movies. So I'll move that to the top. Same thing. And then I think it's, what is it, sports? Yeah, I want sports at the top too. Bam. All right, so you see on the left how what we want, we have the ability to manipulate that. So that's a really good feature that we don't want to, that's in this. So, all right, so that's that. I'm showing you guys one extra tip before I close out this video. So I know there's a lot of locals, and let's say you don't feel like actually navigating through all the locals. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'll just click on any channel. So I'm just gonna click on. When I do. All right, click on it again, and I'll click it again, and I'll get this section right here. So it brings up this. I can actually search. So I'm gonna click right there. I'm using my voice option on my remote, and I'm gonna say Baltimore. Baltimore. For the World Wrestling Federation Intercontinental title. I didn't take it. Atlanta. All right, there we go. I hit next. And it brings up all the Atlanta stations. So there's a lot. So I'm just gonna kind of scroll through these. So let's say like, all right, I want the CBS. What I'm gonna do is on my remote, I'm gonna hit the menu button, and it's giving me an option. I can add it to favorites. So yes, I got the other one. I'm gonna add that to my favorites. I got another one. I'm gonna add that to my favorites. And I'm gonna add that to my favorites. Let me turn this. All right. And I'll go to our favorites, and you see it in there. All right. Let's see. Everything else is pretty much the same. I'm still in the process of updating some of the sports information. I know a lot of channels say no information, but all the big ones I made sure that it has it, but we're still working on the program guide for the other channels. So just bear with me. Yeah, most of the channels have program information. It's just some of the lesser known ones don't have it. All right, so that's that, guys. That's how you configure the Veteran Streams TV application. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to contact me. Thanks again for your business.